This is a reading from chapter 2, which is called Dad Digs a Really Big Hole and I Jump In. I lurk in the doorway while the rest of them get comfortable. Dad leaps in front of the telly like a paunchy ballet dancer, remote in hand. He turns ITV on but presses the mute button, and then he announces, "I've been thinking." Here we go. My dad plus thinking equals very bad thing. In the past, my dad plus thinking has equalled, Cassidy should join Mensa. Cassidy is entering a chess tournament. I've put Cassidy on the books of a child modelling agency. Cassidy must try out for the National Youth Orchestra. And now, watch him transform from wonderful, supportive parent to deranged, embarrassing idiot when we look at the rest of the facts. Cassidy's IQ is so low that she doesn't even know what IQ stands for. Cassidy only remembers the name of one chess piece. A prawn, isn't it? Anyone can go on the books of this child modelling agency for £250. Cassidy barely scraped grade 2 clarinet. Even then, she suspects her dad bribed the examiner. I hate it when I think about myself in the third person, but I could go on. When I say it doesn't take much to get Dad thinking, I mean that I've become so self-conscious about my talents that I've even developed an unattractive walk. Seriously, he will pick up on anything when he's on the up. What the audience of this show love is the wild card, the one who starts off at the back but somehow steals our hearts. He doesn't just say these words, he performs them. It's nauseating. And, he whispers, looking cheekily from Mum to Raph and then to me, her voice isn't half bad either. I quickly rewind back over the last few days until I remember Dad clapping like a seal in my bedroom doorway, where he'd obviously been standing for some time to watch me applying mascara while singing something out of tune from my Katie Tunstall album. That was the spark. That! It's like watching me brush my teeth and telling me I should be a dentist. I can't sing. I cannot sing! Glued to the door frame, I'm still taking all of this in. I've been here before and it hasn't ended well, for anyone. I don't want to say a single word until I'm sure my words will be convincing enough. But all I can think of so far is, help. I want my insanely dull Saturday night back. I promise never to complain about reheated pizza and pineapple upside down cake again. You've got the likeability factor, Cassidy, says Dad. The what? Says Raph. It's what Simon says, likeability. It's even more important than having a good voice, and Cassidy has got it. My brother comes over to me. This Cassidy, he says. She only has 2 friends. How is she likeable? He's right, but I'd still like to hit him. Raph, if you've got nothing sensible to contribute. Dad wags his remote with a stern look on his face, and Raph takes a seat with his hands in a prayer position as if we've just been doing judo, an impish grin on his face. Mum is doing her nervous throat-clearing thing. As usual, she's choosing to ignore what's going on. Well, it's not as if Dad's on-the-up mood affects her. Dad unmutes the telly, and he and Raph chew pizza and grin at each other like happy pigs eating from a trough. My dad is too dense to realise that Raph is laughing at him, not with him. Raph knows that when Dad is occupied with a grand plan for me, the spotlight isn't going anywhere near him for a long time. And that can only mean ka-ching! Mum pats a space next to her to beckon me in. Come on, it's just the ads now, she says. But as I sink into fake leather, I see I've been duped. If you want to audition for the next series of The X Factor, here's what you need to know. My dad knees his way towards the television with half a slice of pizza in his mouth and a pad and pen in his hands. Band members and solo artists must be aged 16 or over to enter. Ha! See? My voice is so excited I sound like I've inhaled a helium balloon. A16! A16! Did you hear? Bottom bouncing on the sofa is probably not a good look, but I'm very, very happy. It's over! I'm saved! But wait. Why is Dad shaking his head, revealing a smug smile oozing with pizza? Dad? What is it? He looks like a demonic 4-year-old whose parents are about to discover he's crayoned all over the plasma telly. Passport, he says, into his chest, trying to hide his grin. I know a bloke who knows a bloke who... You can't be serious! So now you're turning me into a criminal! No way! Yes way. How can I debate reasonably with a 39-year-old who still uses the no way, yes way tactic? I need new ideas, and fast.